Donald Trump has announced that he wants to get rid of the DACA, which protects undocumented children who have come into the United States as a result, usually, of their parents coming into the United States as undocumented immigrants. It provides some protection for those children so that they will not be deported. There are certain conditions that have to be met, and there are also mechanisms in place to where if one of those DACA or DREAM Act children commits a crime or is involved in any kind of illegal activity, that they do get deported. Having said that and explained briefly what DACA is, Donald Trump has made it clear that he wants to get rid of this program with a 6-month delay, which could result in as many as 800,000 of these DACA people. Some have grown beyond the age of 18, obviously, at this point. 800,000 deportations in the United States, ranging in age from less than a year to 30 years old. One of the people who came into this country under DACA died this past weekend, saving human beings' lives in the wake of Hurricane Harvey. Those are the kinds of people that Donald Trump wants to kick out of this country. Democrats are against it. Republicans in the House of Representatives claim that they're against it. And more importantly for Donald, 400 CEOs in the United States have come forward and said that they oppose his plan to get rid of this program. And even right-wing think tanks and libertarian think tanks like the Cato Institute have released studies showing that if he follows through and deports these people, it's going to result in more than $6 billion of economic losses for the United States. So when you take all that in consideration and you understand the fact that during his campaign, Donald Trump said he would not touch the Dreamers or the DACA recipients, why is he pushing forward with this plan that contradicts his previous self and goes against what almost everybody in this country actually wants? Well, the answer to that is because that's what Breitbart wants. When Steve Bannon left the White House to go back to Breitbart, he said the agenda is dead. The Trump administration is DOA at this point. None of the stuff we wanted to happen, like immigration reform, was going to happen at this point. And Bannon kind of threatened to start letting things slip out about the Trump administration. So Donald Trump, knowing that Breitbart wants to deport these 800,000 men, women, and children, is going along with this plan just to appease that one right-wing, fringe, alt-right, fake news media outlet and anyone who goes to that outlet as a source for their news. That is 100% what this DACA repeal is all about. Donald Trump doesn't care one way or another if immigrants are in this country, but he knows that he can use that as red meat to throw out to his base at any given point, and that is exactly what he's doing here. But he needs to pay a little bit more attention, because when Democrats, Republicans, CEOs, libertarians, think tanks, when everybody is against you, it's probably a good sign that you're doing something incredibly wrong. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you see here on Ring of Fire, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel. You can see the little subscribe button down there, but if you're watching it on another device where you can't see it, go to youtube.com/TheRingOfFire. Hit subscribe, be notified every time we get a new video.